So I'm running a base map on here, and I'm going to adjust my map, and we're going to lose the picture for a minute. But I'm going to do a study of potential runoff from septic systems, and I can't find any data that actually shows me the size of septic systems in the state, and so I need to create new data. And so I'm going to do this first by creating an empty feature in my feature data set. So I'm going to right click my feature data set and say new feature class. And I'm just going to call it septic. It's probably sewage is better, but we're going to call it septic. And I get to choose. This is going to be a point, a line, or a polygon. I want it to be a polygon. I'm going to leave that to the default. And now I can add a shapefile. I can add an attribute table. So I'm going to add a name because each city, or maybe what I need to do is Goose City instead of name. I want to be able to, with each city, be able to say what the septic is. So I've set up my attributes. Maybe I want to do area. And maybe I want to do river proximity. So square feet, that's going to be probably float, and river proximity is also going to be float. Okay, and maybe I should put units. So do I want to do this in feet as well? And I'm only allowed to have, I think it's 13 characters. Feet. All right, so there we go. So there is my my empty. Yes, I know it has the wrong. Yes, I have a different projection system for that. Okay, and so now I have, if I look at my attribute table here, it shows me really nothing. I have the attributes I wrote, but there's nothing in them. So I'm going to close this, and I'm going to start editing. So I'm going to click on the editor toolbar to turn that on. There's my editor. I'm going to start editing. And what is it I want to edit? I want to edit septic. Continue. And here are my tool options here. If I click on septic, I can choose, I guess I could just choose a circle if I wanted to make a perfect circle, but I really don't. I want to actually go through the outline of that, so I'm going to choose polygon. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Rats. Double click and get rid of that one. I'm trying to close this window so I can see my image. There we go, polygon. And now I can zoom in. And like I said, I'm getting all kinds of weird ghosts here. And start clicking on the different vertices to create my new polygon. And let's just finish this up so that I have time to show you. So when I'm done, I'm going to right click and say finish sketch. So there's my polygon, and right now I could click the attribute table and say, put in the name of the attribute for the city. I don't know the river proximity of the area, so I'm going to have to do that in a minute. I'm going to go editor, stop editing, and save my edits. And now I can use the measuring tool for feet. So I'm going to say 230 feet to the river. So let's open up the attribute table now, and you see I now have one record. where the city name is here, but the area and the river proximity are not created. So for area, I can actually just create geometry, and I can say square feet, okay, and it will create that for me. But for river proximity, I need to type that in. So to edit the attribute table, I have to be in an editing mode. And now I can type in 230, stop editing, and save my edits. Great. So if you want to create a polygon, a point, or a line to create your own data, that's the process.